Yes. All right. Pep, pep, cheerio.
For the life, half price.
Y'all, welcome back to a new vlog. If you're new here, I'm so happy I sparked your interest. And if you've been here, do I even need to say hello to you guys anymore? Y'all are family now. We don't need to do all that greeting. Anyways, y'all, it is currently 11:11 on the dot. We are starting this vlog off in the car because Tay is here today, and I had to take him to his job to go get a drug test done because he is getting a new company. He's going to work with a new company, so they needed to do his drug test and little background test and all that different type of stuff. So I just went with him because right after that him and I are gonna head to the gym. So I do have on my little gym workout outfit. I can't show you guys in the car, but you've seen it before. This top is new. I just got this from Marshall's. It's super cute in the back. It kind of just like does a little crisscross, and then I have on some matching brown Gymshark flare yoga pant leggings. You guys seen those before with my New Balances that are like have the red in it. So that's the outfit for the day. You guys will see it when I go to the gym. I might record. I don't know if I will, but I might record for you guys while we're at the gym. But anyway, since we're sitting in the car waiting on Tay, I have some life updates. So let's go ahead and get to the key because yeah, it's a lot going on. Okay, so first things first, like I just said, Tay is getting a new position or a new company. He's going to be with a new company now. And with that being said, Tay will now be coming home every night. He is going to be a local driver versus an OTR, which is over the road driving, going to different states where I don't see him for a long period of time. I have my man back, y'all. And not to make a long story short, just ultimately Tay was just, we were having our talks, and he was just like, I just don't like, number one, being over the road. He was like, I tried it, I experienced it, I wanted to see what it was about, but it's not for me. And secondly, he was like, I just don't like it because I'm away from you for too long, and that really hurts me as a husband to be away from you like that, on top of the discomfort that I have from being away. He was like, I just don't feel at home, essentially. And on top of that, we've only been here, you guys, for about 2 months now in Texas from our hometown, and for Tay, that is a lot. I'm not saying it's not a lot for me either, but for Tay, that is a lot because he has a big family, and they're all out in California. I don't have such a big family. Essentially, I'm out here with my parents, and then I just have my sister and my nieces who are in California. But so it's like we're already separated. Whether I go back to Cali, I'll be leaving my parents, and whether we leave Texas, or if I stay in Texas, I'll be leaving my sister and them. So regardless, it's still adjusting that we have to do. And so he's just like, I'd rather just be with you. And also, the story's getting long. Girl, I be trying not to make stories long, but here we are. And just on top of that, like, Tay and I came out here on a mission, and our mission was together we were going to, reach our goals. Together, we were going to get into our fitness bag. Together, we were going to, heighten we were going to put work into our relationship with the Lord, and put work into our relationship as a married couple, and put work into declining this debt and making a future for ourselves. And it just seems like we came out here and separated. And so sometimes the vision gets blurry because I don't have my other half. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, when you're married, you literally become one. And when your other half is not there to be found, especially if you like your husband or your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody like their husband and their wife. I do. He do. So it seems like we're getting farther away from what we came out here for. Essentially, the Lord placed us here, and he placed us here for a reason, multiple reasons. And I know the sole purpose for the Lord's reason wasn't just to get us out of debt. It was to do inner work. It was for us to do a lot of things with each other and change things with each other, go on dates more with each other, be in each other's company more, work on skill building, and, just all those different things. So, yeah, Tay finna be home. This is gonna be an adjustment, though, of both of us living in that RV. Just me, I made it a home. With Tay, it might be a little snug. We're gonna have to get that together. Second thing, Tay told me to quit my job. Y'all, I sent in my termination effective immediately before I turned the camera on. He came over the weekend and he was like, I don't want you to go back to work. If I'm gonna be home now every night, I don't want me to be home and then you sleep and have to go to work and we don't ever see each other. And he was like, essentially, I never asked you to get that job. You wanted to get that job because you was bored at home. I get that. But I don't need help with us financially. I could do that myself. Get y'all a real man. That's all I'm finna say. And not like that. It wasn't too easy. I'm not gonna hold you. I spent a day on it. I just sent that text message today. I could have sent it yesterday when he told me, but I didn't. Because I was just thinking like, oh my God, like, my little bit of money I'm gonna have for myself. Not saying that Tay is stingy or I'm on some type of allowance where he just is like, oh, well, you spend that, that's it, da-da-da-da. No. Tay and I are real life best friends, but it's something different when you're a girl and you got, what I mean? Like, that's my money. He don't know what I'm doing with my money. I'm shopping. But that's all right. Because y'all ready for the third key? Key? I got my first contract brand deal. Yo, wait. Sorry, y'all. My camera was overheating and then Tay came out and then we ended up going to the gym. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. Your girl got her first brand contract of the year. And it is with a small brand. If you've been on my social media platforms, then you've seen me do content for them. It is Be Fragrance. They are a perfume brand, also have lotion, different fragrances, a black owned woman brand, and I love that for me. I love that that is my first contract that I got blessed with. First off, all glory to God, give him praise, because this is something that I wrote down on New Year's. That's what I was telling you guys. This is something I wrote down on New Year's Eve. Tay and I were writing down our goals, and we were writing down like different little things that we wanted to accomplish, whether big or small, for 2026. And I just think that's so crazy that here we are. What is today? March 2nd. And I'm already getting my first contract brand deal. Like, what? I can go ahead and sign that off. So I feel so blessed. I feel so excited about that. They sent me over my contract, so I do need to review it, go over some things, do some negotiations, all of the above. Just make sure everything is like signed and my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed, because even though it's exciting and I've been working with them, now I am a part of their payroll. So I just want to make sure that I am getting compensated correctly on my end and for the things that they are asking me for, and that I don't feel like I'm getting put into an obligation that necessarily doesn't benefit me in a way, So these are all things to look at when you're like a small creator growing into a bigger creator in this space. I want to make sure that these are like my learning experiences and my learning steps, because it's just me doing this and I have to learn contracts. I have to learn what these terms mean. I have to make sure that I'm doing correct things for myself that are going to benefit me in the future, benefit my family, and etc., etc. So yeah, we're moving on up, y'all, and that is just so exciting. I cannot wait for my next brand deal. I know the Lord has more for me, and hopefully these bigger brands start to see my potential and they start to see my creativity and my personality, and I get drawn to them. So pray for your girl. Anyways, y'all, we are home from the gym. Tay and I are both hungry, so I'm gonna make us just some breakfast, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of today, so I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm about to make this food, probably make us some matcha, and I will catch up with you guys later on today if something is going on. Okay, bye.
kissing me. Oh, baby, when you're loving me, I can't describe what I wanna do to you tonight. Oh, baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Can you ride for me? Oh, baby, not stop for me, stop for me. Take it to the top of me. I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking about you, baby. Can you roll for me? Oh, baby, hold on for me, can you roll for me? I just wanna love you, baby.
Hey y'all, good morning. Well, it is now the afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This morning we just got dressed, we got ready for the day. You seen that I did my skincare and I used the Dermalogica brand. And off of first impressions of putting it on my face, that oil-based cleanser, y'all know I love anything with an oil base on my face. I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's getting in there and it's cleaning what I needed to clean. Especially like with a moisturizer, I feel like when it's oil based, or not oil based, gel based on my moisturizers, it just makes me feel more like refreshed than the cream. But Dermalogica's is a cream moisturizer and I wasn't mad at it either. The line just made my face feel very fresh, very revived, and I love it. And as you guys can see, it's low-key giving glass. And for the remaining of the morning, Tay and I were just kind of like reorganizing and recleaning and things like that, because now it's going to be 2 people in the RV versus just one. So we kind of need to like consolidate, get things rearranged and stuff like that, so that's a better living situation for 2 people versus just me being in here, because it's a tight space, y'all. It's very tight, okay? And that is a big man, and yeah, we just need to make sure everything is like in here correct and together. And he brought stuff home from being in his truck, so it's all his things. So now we need to find homes for that and all the things. Now we're about to head to the grocery store though, because we need to grocery shop for the week, because now I'm not just feeding me, I'm feeding my man. So we have to go grocery shopping. So that's what we're gonna go head out and do right now. And I also think we're gonna stop at Home Depot, because Tay wants to get my dad a latch for the gate for the front of the house, because right now it's like my dad kind of like jimmied it, and it looks, he just made like a makeshift latch, so we want to just go buy him one. So I think we're also gonna do that. But yeah, Tay's in the car waiting for me, so I'm gonna grab my purse and I'll see y'all at the grocery store. Sometimes you gotta get you a little something sweet, because it's like a reward. Good morning. We are up and we are out the house. We woke up at like 5:50, 6 a.m. Tay needed to take the car to the dealership, just get some things done on it, because there was a couple things that concerned him with the car, because you know we drove the car from Cali to Texas and it's just an older car, so we needed to take it in just to see what's going on with it. And I don't know how long we're gonna be here. They didn't really give us an estimate. It's currently 7:50 a.m. Our appointment was at 7:30, so we're probably gonna be here for a couple hours. I did bring my laptop. Tay brought his iPad, so we're just gonna chill in their little lounge room area until we're ready to go. I'll most likely tap back in with you guys later on today. I don't have a lot to do today. I do need to wash some clothes, clean the RV, things like that, but nothing too bad. Say good morning.
Good morning.
at Mazda. I want to look at some Mazdas because y'all know how I feel about the Mazda. I love a Mazda. I wanted to come look at some SUVs because in the future, Tay and I will be getting an SUV and Mazda is on the list. So I wanted to come check them out. She's cute. Her head is big though. Like, look at the all black. But I don't like those things up top, those bike racks. I don't like that.
That head is big. Like, look at that.
It is the back of the Mazdas on the SUVs on the CX-70s are a little big, okay? They are. But I can't help that I like the car. I just want to see if I really like it when I get in it. I'm not seeing a lot of the CX-70s. I don't want the CX-90. The CX-90 is a little longer, a little bigger than the CX-70. But
The 70 grill looks better.
so here's the difference between the two.
That black is.
So this is the 90, this is the 70. You see how this one is just a little bit bigger? I don't need all of that. And that color, yeah, I definitely would want it in all black. And if we put some good rims on it, she could be cute. But dang, they don't got nothing over here. They don't got nothing. 0 out of 10, what do you think of the car?
It's like a 6.
He's a hater.
Front is mid. They could have put at least they could have made the grill a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they could have.
Like, boom, boom. That would have been fire. The headlights is nice. I like the headlights. I like the black.
It just needs to be like bigger tires, bigger rims.
I ain't gonna give it a 6. I'll give it like an 8 because I mean it looks good. The height, the width.
Well, whatever. We could go. Ready? You guys, I literally just woke up from a bomb nap. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had started my cycle yesterday. So today, y'all already know, day 1 and 2, out for the count. So today is like, I'm feeling nauseous. I have a headache. Luckily this morning while we were out and about, I was cool. But then on the way home, I started really feeling it. And so I had to take a nap. And right now I do feel like nauseous and I have a headache. I'm thinking I'm going to need to like eat later. Something that's going to fulfill my body, sustain my body for me to be able to, you know, feel better and stuff. But honestly, I'm just going to have to go through these motions. But nonetheless, clothes still need to be washed. The RV still needs to be cleaned. So we're going to do that so that I can feel normal and productive because, yeah, I need to. But I had just threw on this little 2-piece little outfit I got from Walmart. It's like a little sports set with pockets. So it's cute, it's lounge, and it's good for me to clean, and it's hot outside, so all the above. And then I just got this on to cover my head because we really just clean it. Y'all could probably hear Tay watching a movie in the background, but yeah, let's go ahead and get to starting on washing these clothes and cleaning this RV. Molly, the maid, activate in 1, 2, 3. know what I feel like? Cinderella. Just cleaning. Now that we're all done with everything, I finished the clothes. I just have one load left in the dryer. But everything in the RV is like straightened up and refreshed. I try to do that as much as possible because it's such like a closed small space that, you know, you want it to breathe and air out and just, I mean, you should clean regardless, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm about to get in the shower so I can get clean myself, and then I'm probably just gonna lay down and call it a night because my cramps are cramping, and I just been kind of like running around on my feet all day. So I'm going to take a shower, relax. I wish I can do a take a shower with me type thing, but the way that the shower works in this RV, girl, no, I don't have time to play around. It'd be like 10 minutes max. I'll be in the shower and it'd be hot and then it gets cold, so I don't want to waste my time. But I can show you guys the products that I use for when I take a shower. I'm going to be using the Salt and Stone. This is the bergamot and hinoki. I showed you guys when they sent this over to me, and I've been using it ever since. Y'all, it smells chef's kiss. I love it down, and I really like it because when I get out the shower I still smell it. Like, yes. Before I put on like the body wash that smells good, I like to go in with the Dr. Bronner magic soap. So this is the peppermint one, and I just feel like it makes me feel super squeaky clean. Then I also am using the honey pot sensitive for the downstairs area. I'm a faithful girl to the honey pot. I love this brand. I've been using it for like 3-4 years now. This right here is just spectacular. I will not use anything else unless you can convince me otherwise, and that's gonna be hard. This works so good. If you are still using Summer's Eve, we need to have a talk. We need to sit down. Those are the starting 3 that I'm going to use. I'm not going to exfoliate in the shower tonight. If I was to exfoliate, I would probably be using my Sand and Fog exfoliant, but I'm not going to do all that tonight. I just don't have the energy to do that. So I'm just going to literally wash, get out, skincare, lotion my body, get in the bed. Tomorrow we are going to Dallas, so I'm excited for that. We're gonna go to Dallas tomorrow. It's not gonna be a lot. I just have to stop at Sephora because I am shooting a campaign, and the campaign needs me to go to Sephora and show that in the video. So we're gonna head out there to go to Sephora out there. On top of, we have to go drop off Tay's truck to his old company. So we're gonna do all of those things tomorrow. So I will pick you guys up in the morning. My battery's dying, so I'm talking fast. I will see y'all tomorrow.
You in your car, you at the house, on your job, spin go. Come on.
Hey you guys, good morning. So we are currently on our way to Dallas this morning. As you can see, I just made myself a little breakfast croissant with some berries and some turkey bacon. I made Tay some as well, and then of course some matcha for the road because it is going to take us about 2.5 hours to get, or like 2 hours and 15 minutes to get to Dallas. So we're probably going to end up stopping at like a truck stop because I don't think I have enough gas to get us all the way there, so I'm gonna need to fill up the tank. And then, as you guys know from last night, we're going to be dropping off Tay's truck to his old company and give it back to them because he's going to be starting with a new company, so he needs to return this truck. So that's the sole purpose of why we're going to Dallas in the first place. And then of course I needed to stop at Sephora for the campaign that I have to shoot. They want me to like walk into the Sephora store and like kind of show like I bought the product from there because they're new in Sephora, so they want to show that and showcase that in the video. So I want to do that, and of course I probably definitely want to like shop around a little bit in Sephora. I don't know, we're going to see. I'm trying to think of like what I want or what I need right now in my head, so then when I get to Sephora, I can kind of sell that to Tay, so that he doesn't try to like be like, you don't need anything from there, let's go. You know how it is shopping with men sometimes. They just don't get it. And then I possibly want to stop at Mazda as well, again, at the one in Dallas, because it's probably going to be bigger. The one that we went to yesterday completely sucked. Like, I wanted to be like wooed and odd so that Tay and I can be like, oh yeah, we definitely want to get this car. Like, this is the top of our list. And nothing there. They had one car in the trim that I liked, or not even the trim, in the style that I liked it in, the CX-70, and the rest were 90s. I did not want that. And then it just did not give. Like, I was looking at it like, no, I don't care for it. Even though I really do like the car, I want to be sold to the car. You know what I mean? Like, I want to look at it and be like, oh my gosh, yes. I needed to be top trim. I needed to have leather seats. I needed to have a sunroof. I needed to have everything that I want in it. I needed to look picture perfect when I see it, so then I can buy it. Duh, that's the only way that you want to buy a car, is if you see it and you fall in love with it. Y'all, the Texas drivers, no shade to Texas, but I live in a small town, so like when you're going down these long roads, if you're not going fast enough, baby, they are going past you. I'm talking about they are speeding past you on the other side of you, and they're gonna go around you. Crazy. It scares me sometimes, but whatever. So if you guys seen my little OOTD that I did this morning, oh my gosh, my outfit, I just think is so cute. It's not even all of that, but I'm so happy that I put jeans on today. My girl Niana has really been telling me, like, you need to just like wear some jeans, like put jeans on, find jeans that fit you. These jeans I've been had in my closet, and I just haven't liked the way that I looked in jeans in a very long time. But I decided to put some jeans on today, and I'm not gonna lie, it's giving like good body day for me. And this butter yellow shirt that I have on as well is definitely giving springtime. And I definitely decided to put on my lookers today. Okay, we needed to put on the little glasses. I'm ready for some new frames though. These frames are very old. They're very like standard frames. I want to start getting more creative with frames now that I'm like in my girl, we need to wear glasses and not grow old and grow blind mode. So I want to get different frames to match like my different moods, my different outfits and stuff. And oh my goodness, you guys, I did not tell you, we thought we lost Cody this morning. Y'all, let me tell you, I was filming short form content, right? And then Tay calls me and he's like, I left the gate open on accident, and is Cody with you? And I was like, no, he's not. And he was like, oh my gosh. And he hung up, and I'm like, oh, Cody freaking is ate already. Like, he's gone and they done ate him already. I don't know who ate Cody. I don't know who I was talking about, but all I knew is that Cody, if he was in the wilderness, Cody was gone already. That the monsters ate him. And so I'm hollering his name. Y'all, I'm gonna insert a clip. Cody! Cody! Hollering his name, okay, to the top of my lungs. He is not coming. So we start driving our cars. Tay starts driving his truck, and he's like, well, I'm gonna circle around, just get in the car and circle around. So he's honking his horn down the street. That's all you hear, is a big old horn, because he's in his big rig. Y'all, I hop in the car. Where Cody at? In the passenger seat. Cody's in the passenger seat looking at me, trembling, looking at me like, I'm right here, you guys. What's happening? Boy thought he was a goner. My God, on today, I'm really happy that my dog was safe though, and he was okay. I think what happened was I had opened up my car door to put all my stuff inside, and the door never closed. And I think Cody hopped in thinking he was coming with us, and then the door shut behind him, and none of us knew. So he was just in there the whole time, girl. And I'm so happy he did not eat my food, because I sure did have my croissant and berries and everything right there. Anyways, I don't want to talk your guys' heads off. I just wanted to catch up with you guys this morning before we hit our next destination. So I will talk to you guys when we get to Dallas, because I'm about to turn on the radio and do a little car karaoke. So I'll pick you guys back up when we get to Dallas. Hey y'all, we made it to Sephora. The girlies are saying that the Laneige lip balm is tea. I just don't know if I want this one. I don't know if I want the Rhode lip treatment or if I want the Laneige. Y'all, we made it back to Mazda. I'm excited because this Mazda looks like they have a full parking lot, like a whole bunch of different cars to look at. So I'm really excited. We're gonna have to be prepared to tell these people, no, we not here for that. I just want to see it. I ain't trying to buy it right now. I'm not trying to buy it right now.
So you're looking at me like, I'm about to say y'all. They give me $200 payment. We'll walk out with it
right now. Y'all, again, they have so many cars here at this Mazda, but no 70s. They're all CX-90s, CX-5s, or CX-50s, and the CX-50s are just too small. The CX-5s are too small. The CX-90s just too big. That 70 just is just perfect. And it seems like everybody else knows they're perfect because they're not here. So that means everybody's buying them.
That was over there.
Oh, it is. Y'all, look. The CX-70. This is the same exact color as the last time we were at Mazda. That's crazy.
What's with the color?
I don't know, because I
want that color?
Apparently not. So we're gonna go inside. He said that he has one inside to look at, so we're gonna see what it's giving.
This is what they're pretty much gonna come with.
Gotcha.
Thank you. She's so cute. Like, yes, this is what I was looking for. This middle console is super cute.
Level balance, you're gonna select, and that one's gonna have a lot more bear.
Hey y'all, so we finally got back to the house. It is currently 4:20 in the afternoon. You guys, I've been up since 5:30 this morning. It took 2 hours to get there, 2 hours to get home on top of everything that we did. I want to say low-key this was like an 8-hour trip extravaganza, if you will. And I am just so depleted, okay? Like, I'm hungry, I'm starving. My head hurts. That was just a lot. That was a lot. And I did stop at our favorite barbecue spot that's around the corner, Rex and Dax. So we ended up getting a 3-meat plate. So it's ribs, pulled pork, and brisket, macaroni and cheese, potato salad. We have a couple slices of bread, and yeah, so we're gonna sit down and eat that, and then I'm gonna catch up on my shows, spend time with Tay, and just relax for the rest of the evening. I most likely will pick you guys up tomorrow. We do need to go to the gym because, in all honesty, I've been like once this week, but that's really just because I was on my cycle. Tay came this week. We had a lot of different errands to run and things to do. It's just kind of been off balance this week. But I do want to finish out the week strong tomorrow with just going and making sure that I show up for myself. So we're going to go to the gym tomorrow. I have to send out a couple things to the post office, and then I don't know what else we have planned. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to sit down and eat this food before my head explodes. I really need to like change. But okay, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Hey you guys, good morning. Last night I took 2 melatonins. Crashed out. Oh my goodness, that sleep was just chef's kiss. I turned on my fan, opened up my window because there was a nice chill breeze that came in, like a summer breeze, and I laid in that bed and I went to sleep. I was so tired yesterday. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice when I was like, I'm finna eat this food, and that's it. Girl, that's what I did. I ate that food. I watched my shows. I ended up getting in the bed and like editing a little bit. Girl, took that melatonin and was out. It is currently 10:22 a.m. I woke up about an hour ago, but I was just getting ready, putting on something to wear and doing my hair and stuff like that because I'm about to film a campaign for Be Fragranced. This is their discovery set, so there are 4 different perfume fragrances that they have. I'm gonna do a little BTS with you guys of how I film. I don't have my tripod for my phone right now, so I'm gonna have to makeshift my tripod. I believe I left it at the gym, but they have like a little lost and found section, so when I go to the gym today, I'm praying that it's there. I think I left it at the gym on my on the treadmill I was on, but so I'm gonna have to makeshift like a little stand for my phone to sit on while I record. I also learned this little hack from Aaliyah. I mirror my phone onto my laptop so that I can see myself, because I like to use the back camera when I'm filming. And so I'm just going to film a little BTS of the notes that are in each one of the fragrances in this discovery box. So I always make myself some type of script especially when it comes to like my curated content, because I need to, like, my scripts usually come to me while I'm driving, or like while I'm sitting somewhere and I'm thinking about the video of how I want the video to look or be curated, and then I start thinking about, okay, what is it that I want to say in this video? And then when the words or like the idea of my script comes to my head, I'm like, oh, if I don't put this, like, jot this down right now, girl, it's gonna be in and out of my brain, and then I'll forget it, and it's usually really good. But nonetheless, creating a script for yourself is like the best thing that you can do, because yes, like, improv is good as well. Like, if you can wing what you're saying about the brand, about the company, about the hair product, about whatever it is that you are displaying, great. But usually having like a guideline of how to get through the video, because you only have, what, 30 seconds, 1 minute. You don't want your video to be super dragged out. I mean, yes, ultimately I make like 2-minute videos sometimes, but usually for like a brand, I want to make sure it's like a drop and hook type of situation, to where I am giving you the information, the audience sees it, they're impressed by it, and so then they continue to watch it. But I don't want to keep them there too long to where then they become uninterested, right? I want to get to the point. So I'm going to try to do that today with this video by telling the notes of the 4 different fragrances, and try to make it as fun as possible, but also being educational, so that people are interested and want to buy it. Okay, that's enough talking. We're on the clock. Let's get to work. Of Nico embellished. I just got to the post office. I don't know if you guys remember me buying gifts for my friend who's engaged. Well, I need to ship everything out, so that's what we're doing today. So I ended up getting her this mug that says Miss to Mrs. So cute. I also got her and her husband 2 matching hats, one that says husband, the other one that says wife. I thought these were so cute. I got this little sticker that says bride, but honestly I don't know what to put it on because it's an iron-on patch, but I just thought it was cute, so I'm just gonna like put it on there. And then I got her a robe so she could walk around her house with her man, with her fiance husband, and be cozy cute. I also got them a candle for their place, and I just thought this cross was so cute, being that we are both Christian girlies. The scent I got is Palo Santo. I thought it smelled really good, and we like the same type of scent, so I'm sure that she's gonna like this scent of this candle. I just need to take this price tag off. I picked out this box. I think that it's gonna fit everything. It does come with like tape on the side, but I don't trust that tape, so I bought my own. Yeah, let's package everything so I can get it to my girl. Here it is before I send it out. I thought that the bride sitting right here on top of the paper was so cute, and it kind of sticks to it. So that's going to be super cute when she opens it, and then I'm going to place the card right there and close it up. Okay, y'all, she's ready to be shipped out. I'm going to ship this out, and then we're about to head to the gym.
Throw it up, dubs on the Cadillac, white tees, Nikes, gangsters don't know how to act. Adam still bankhead, college park, cover home, homeless floating on chrome, choking on that homegrown. They got that southern cooking, they got them fellas looking, thinking I was easy, I can see it. That's when I say no, like Shawty can't handle this, Sierra got that fire like.
Y'all, it's raining cats and dogs out here. Good morning, y'all. I know you can hear it. This all started happening in the middle of the night last night, and it sounded so, you know, like when you're in the middle of a thunderstorm and it's raining and it just really sounds like white noise, brown noise, and I just loved it so much while I was asleep. When I wake up and I have to go somewhere and it's still like this, please turn it off while I'm on the road and then turn it back on when I get back to where I need to be. In Dallas, they have like some tornado warnings. I guess there's going to be like a tornado or something south of Texas, or the south side of like Dallas area, Louisiana, like that type of vibe, I guess, is happening. And so we're getting, of course, we were only 2 hours away from Dallas, so we're getting all the little happenings from that whole thunderstorm tornado situation, which is crazy. Tornado, y'all know I'm from California. We don't do tornadoes. I wish I would see the sky start twirling my way. Girl, what I'ma do? But we're safe for now. Anyways, the reason why we're in the car this morning is because we are gonna I need to go to the grocery store. I really wanted to go out to breakfast with Tay, but he's still asleep and I don't want to wake him up because he deserves to rest and get sleep, especially before he starts his new position and has to go back to work. So he had this week off, which was really nice for him. He deserves that. He deserves to be able to just relax and sleep in and not be disturbed, you know. So I didn't want to do that. And the breakfast, it stops at 11 and it's already like 10:15, 10:30. So I was like, we're not gonna make it. And then I was thinking like, we can go to IHOP. They serve breakfast all day at IHOP. But yeah, I was like, you know what? It's raining. He probably don't even want to go nowhere for real. He probably just wants to like chillax. So I was like, let me go to the grocery store. What the freak is this?
The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town.
I just, you know, when it comes to this country stuff. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm not gonna go out to eat, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go grab some pancake mix, some sausage and things. We have berries at the house. I have eggs at the house. I need some syrup. I really hope y'all can hear me over the rain. Oh, I did not show you guys what I had got from Sephora the other day. I never took the bag out of the car, so that's why I was like, oh, let me show them what I got. I didn't get much. I only got one thing. I really went in there for what I needed to go in there for, and then I was like, I want to leave here with something. You know what I'm saying? So I got the new Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I think you guys seen this when we were at the store that I got this one. It's unscented, which I don't mind. I don't think I need my lips to smell like anything. This is what she's giving. So the reason why I got the treatment one is because I felt like the treatment one was going to give more mask on the lip, like a salve, versus like, you know, just something that's going to come on and come off. It does feel really good on my lips though. So yeah, Rhode might be my new favorite, but I know for now she will be being used. But okay, y'all, let's head to the store so then I can come back and we can make us a little brekkie this morning. Yes. All right, pep pep, cheerio. I don't know if it was possible for me to get a single layer cake done by the end of today with something written on it. Put first brand contract. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye. Bacon, sausage, pancake mix, syrup, grits, but they're instant. That's all they had. I don't understand, but we're gonna make it work. Heavy whipping cream, potatoes. Caution, nothing here is healthy, but it's the weekend, so who cares?
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. Convict music, every boy. I know the club. Rose at 3. What's the chances of you rolling with me? Back to the green. Sorry, I'm a lady. Let's get drunk, get what we did. I'll buy you a drink.
the next day. I just got out of the shower and it's just such a beautiful day outside. I was like, let me come sit outside and kind of like, you know, enjoy and bask in the ambiance. But I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here because the bugs is buzzing. Okay, there's a lot of little creatures and it's scaring me a little bit. So, but as y'all can see, I washed my hair. I got the curls out and I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair next. I'm really, y'all, it's giving chop it off. It's really giving chop it off, but I don't know. I'm gonna see, but I think that's where I'm aiming. Like, all of this gots to go. Look, it's not even curly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, but I washed it because I had it in that slick back for like a week and a half, and it was time for me to let that go. So I'm gonna try to finish my book that I started. We never did get to the second chapter like I said I was going to. The first chapter was really good. I was intrigued, but something about me sitting down and actually reading a book, I don't know why my mind just cannot wrap myself around just sitting still and focusing on one thing. But I'm really gonna try to finish this book. I don't know if you guys are book readers or if you ever heard of this book, but it's called Never Lie by Frida McFadden. Super good. I say super good and I only read one chapter, but the first chapter was pretty good. I like murder mystery TV shows and movies, so that's why I got this book, because it's a murder mystery. So I'm like, if that intrigues me, then I should be able to read about it. I just had to like focus and sit down, girl. But I was just sitting out here like reflecting about me and getting my first brand deal. Like, I know we talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the vlog when I told you guys that I got my brand deal. I'm just so excited that a brand, even though they are a small brand, they're not like this super known big brand, it doesn't matter. That doesn't change the dynamic for me, because ultimately a brand reached out to me, loved the content that I produce and my personality and everything that I bring to my social media, and they chose me. Like, they wanted me to represent their company as an influencer, and I just thought that that was just, I don't know, stuff like that really makes me feel seen in this content world, because it's hard being a small creator. It's intimidating. You know, there's so many people. That is like the new form of income. That is like the new career path. Everybody wants to do that, you know. And me coming from a business background, entrepreneurship background, being a licensed nail tech and for 10 years and having my own business and doing that for so long, on top of, yes, I was doing social media, and that's how everybody kind of like grew to know who I was, because I was pretty popular on social media when it came to doing my nails and like doing funny videos and like stuff like that. But then like switching over the career to more lifestyle, less of just marketing nails, even though nails is still a part of my lifestyle, still I'm in a whole different realm, and that realm already has so many giant creators, you know. And so sometimes it does get very intimidating of just being like, are people noticing me? Am I doing anything that is drawing people to me, you know? So I just have so much gratitude, and I'm so just grateful for the opportunity to be able to work with a brand, and that I am in contract with them, you guys, which means like, yes, I have a career. That's what that means for me. Like, what I'm doing is paving a way for even more career or more contracts to come, and me knowing that I have a contract that is a pretty good length contract, and I'm going to be getting paid. I'm on payroll. Love that for me. And like I was telling you guys before, at the beginning of 2026, New Year's Eve, I wrote down that, let me see if I can show you guys. So I don't know if you guys can see, but right there it says get 1 paid contract and 2 paid sponsorships or whatever, on top of everything else that I have written down. Those were like all my goals for 2026, and it's so crazy because here we are almost at the end of the first quarter of the year, and your girl is already in a brand contract. Like, God truly showed favor over me in my life currently with this move to Texas. Not everything is like peachy keen. Not everything is what I imagine things to be in my life at this age, at this particular time in my life, and all the things. But ultimately, like, God has the final say in everything, in every decision, in every life move. And he knows the desires of, my heart. He knows the desires of your heart, but it's all about walking his will and his path and being obedient, and having discernment about things, and being patient. And I think patience is the biggest thing, just completely altogether. Patience is just like, Lord, I just be wanting to already be there. Because of that, I know that God has it for me. It's just on his timing, and it's on his way. Half of the time, or a lot of the times, we go through life and we think that we're supposed to get things a certain type of way. It's supposed to happen a certain type of way. And God is like, I'm going to give it to you, but it's not going to be wrapped up in the bow like you think it is. So those are all things that, like, I still have to work through on myself with trusting the Lord, trusting my process, and all those things. But ultimately, this contract right here just solidified for me that he's listening to me, and continue to do the things that I desire of you, like continue to stay obedient. So God is good. All praises to Jesus, because without him, none of this is possible. Without him, I lack talent. Without him, I lack skills. Without him, none of this happens. So I love him. Damn. Whether we get the contracts or we don't get the contract, me and Jesus locked in. But I just wanted to sit down and like have a little chit chat with y'all about that, just more in depth. I think I'm gonna start reading my book, at least a chapter, because my battery's about to die and I do have to do some editing on my laptop. So I'm just gonna read a chapter. And I don't know if you guys seen that I had picked up a cake the other day. I didn't show you guys the cake, but when we were at the grocery store, I picked up a cake. Tay got a cake made for me that says congratulations on your first brand contract. So and I got some flowers, and he got me a balloon. So I'm just gonna kind of set it up to make it like look cute in the house, and we'll probably like have a piece of cake later on. But that was just so cutesy, because I feel like no matter the steps, no matter how big or how small, I'm gonna celebrate every part of this journey, because it matters. I work hard for it. I deserve it. And you should always celebrate your wins, whether big or small. You should always celebrate it.
Nobody's stopping the shine. They try to break me, try to take me out, but I got Jesus on my side. So bad I thought I would die, but ain't no power stronger than the one that came and laid down his life. And I got mountains to climb, but the enemy can't stop me, 'cause there's a calling on my life.